Welcome food fans, picky eaters, the flavor curious, and everyone in between. Nothing makes good food better than good conversation, and your table is ready. Welcome back to another episode of the Food for ThoughtCast with your hosts, Melissa Reagan and Steven Gonzalez, but you can call them Chef. All right, let's get this episode started.
Hey there, food fans. Welcome back to the Food for ThoughtCast with me, your host, Melissa Reagan, and my co-host with the most, Steven Gonzalez. What's up, Steve?
Hi. How's it going?
Hi. How's it going? It's almost Christmas, man.
Christmas time is here.
Yes.
On us.
This is our third ever Christmas episode of the Food for ThoughtCast. Are you excited?
This is Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And this Christmas will be a very Merry Christmas, indeed.
A very special Christmas. Where are my background singers? If nobody's ever watched Patti LaBelle losing her mind, you should go figure out. Go watch that video. It's the best. Steve, how you doing, buddy? What you been cooking?
I actually got creative and I made a sweet potato cheesecake. Well, it was a berry cheesecake with a sweet potato crust. Started off with
nice. How'd that turn out?
About doing smashed sweet potatoes, berries, and yogurt, and my wife said, "Why don't you make that into a cheesecake?" So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I wanted to figure out how do you make a cheesecake or a crust out of sweet potato, and I ended up using some of the My Delicious flour.
Yes,
that was pretty cool. And then of course it wasn't vegan, but I took it a step further. I wanted to try it. I just wanted to see what the crust was going to be like. And it was really good. High protein cheesecake.
Let's go.
Yeah, we'll have videos of that soon.
Like I said last week, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that every dessert has to have protein, but man, if you can, why not? And if it does, if it's not going to taste terrible, if you're not just eating gobs of protein powder, if you can make it taste good, and look,
Yep.
Why not?
What about you?
Let's see. I have been cooking up a storm. I made mincemeat from scratch on Monday. We just talked a couple of episodes back maybe last episode where I hadn't taken it on yet, but I saw somebody do it and I was like, I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. I made 2 quarts of it. It is delicious. I had it on hot oatmeal this morning. It was phenomenal.
Oh my, that sounds divine.
It was really good. It made the whole house smell like Christmas. Steve, what was the most amazing thing you ate? Was it the cheesecake?
It was the cheesecake. Yeah, I thought that was the question.
No, sorry. I just asked what you've been cooking. I was stalling for more content, Steven. Well, I did a roasted pork loin with balsamic onions and mushrooms. Probably the best thing I've eaten all week.
Wow, that sounds good.
Except for these bagels that I just took out of the oven, which are more like dinner rolls because the hole in the center wasn't quite big enough, so that it kind of poofed back together. So they're solid, but chewy, crunchy on the outside, steamy on the inside. I had a little garden cream cheese on it. Oh, it was pretty fantastic.
Sounds good.
Not gonna lie. And I made a molasses cake with roasted apples and whipped cream. That was pretty fantastic. I've just been cooking a lot, man. Yeah, I've been cooking a lot. Really, really good.
I've been working a lot, so I really haven't been inspired,
Well, I had the one, same here. But I had the one day off, and I'm finding that the cooking is becoming therapeutic again. So I really, really got into it. What else did I make? I air fried some hot wings again. I've really been in the mood for more vegetables, and every starchy or root vegetable I can get my hands on, I blanch for 15 minutes, shock in cold water, and then freeze flat in a Ziploc bag. And anytime I want a side of veggies, I just plop it in the air fryer.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Barbecue rub, paprika, a little hot honey on turnips the other day, sweet potatoes, rutabaga. It's no fail. It's a win-win. You get like crispy on the outside, soft in the middle, like roasted potatoes or veggies, and I'm all about it. I can't believe I scoffed at the air fryer for so long. I repent for those sins. So
Yeah, I was telling you all these years. I've been
Yeah.
telling you.
I've officially come to the dark side. I fried more falafel to take to work tonight. I made those bagels. So yeah. Steve, what's going on for Christmas? What are you cooking? Did you figure it out?
I think we're gonna do the traditional like prime rib.
Yes.
What?
Like a standing rib roast or just a ribeye roll?
Probably the rib roast, but I don't know yet. I think that's what everybody wants. We're gonna be with a couple friends, and so we'll do that. And at work, we have like these gigantic, like 24 to 30 ounce lobster tails. They're just huge, of course, but it's warm water, and it's not as good as cold water lobster.
So like a spiny lobster.
But it's gluttony, you know. Like I want it.
It's not gluttony. It's Christmas.
Yeah, but still, like, so I'm thinking if I do that, I will cryovac, or I'll take it out of the shell. I'll cryovac it with some butter, some garlic, onions, and all that, and then cook it, sous vide it, and then slice it. But then I don't know what to put it on.
The lobster?
Yeah.
Make the savory bread pudding and use it as stuffing, like thyme and tarragon and
you're gonna spend that much money on lobster tail, like you have to enjoy it. But like, what would you enjoy it with? Like, I mean, you could put it on top, maybe, but
well, you said you were going to cut it open. Like, why wouldn't you put like seafood stuffing in the middle? Why wouldn't you do like lobster Creole or lobster casino or like a Rockefeller? You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't something really, really savory and rich to go with the prime rib. I don't know.
What if we slice it like most of the way through, and you kind of Hasselbeck it?
With what?
That's a good question.
Yeah, with it being warm water, I think if you tried to slice it too much, it would just end up being mutilated because it's not as firm as like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's just gonna end up being like rubbery, you know?
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that, but I want to do it just because I want to see like what would happen if you eat it and if it's cooked, you know, like perfectly, you know.
What if you bought some claw meat or some crab or some crawfish and made like a potato mousseline to put in inside, like piped the crab mashed potatoes and Gouda or Emmentaler or Parm, and then like bruleed the top and like split lobster tail with like warm seafood mash in the middle. I'm just saying. It would be super decadent. You could just butter the crap out of it.
That's true.
I'm just saying. I know what time's dinner? I will drive.
Start coming like 2 days in advance.
I know. I'll leave on Sunday. Never mind that I have family coming in. I'll be like, well, I'm going to Midland. He's making lobster.
If you're coming over for lobster, I think we need to, you know, up the ante just a little bit more.
Have you seen me eat? I will eat almost anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to up it that much. You could be like, and a Diet Coke. And I'd be like, done. Sold.
It's funny because I've been talking to people about it and they're like, just put over like mac and cheese, lobster mac and cheese. I'm like, you don't spend that much money on a lobster.
Not on the tail. Yeah. Yeah. You could get knuckle meat and do that or whatever. But
yeah, no kidding. Maybe if it's like fat, like sliced and then just put on top. But even then, that's still kind of like a waste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure
it out. Just butter poach it and eat it as it is and then make a really decadent side item.
Yeah.
You know, just something really nice to go with the prime rib. Like make Yorkshire puddings, dude. Yorkshire pudding.
I've tried that before and it didn't work out for me. I need a little old English lady to teach me how to make it.
What? Heard that.
Work.
Don't give up on that. They are extremely tasty.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And what else? Making dessert?
I didn't get that far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like meat and seafood and stuff.
And sides.
And sides. And sort of sides.
Right.
What about for breakfast? Do you guys sleep in? You're going to try the car show, right?
So we'll probably sleep in. I'll probably do some sort of like, I want to do like an eggs Benedict, but like I could probably do that. And then, or some waffles. I don't know. Waffles are always a good way to go. Mimosas.
Have you ever done a waffle Benedict? Like
Yes.
make little baby waffles and use them as your bread?
Well, my waffle maker does like the 4, so you can just cut them into 4 and then do it that way.
Yes.
That would be good.
We're like cornmeal waffles and fried eggs and chorizo hollandaise.
That does sound pretty good.
I would eat that right now. And I just ate. And I would eat it right now. No doubt.
Yeah. I'm tired, so I'm just like, that sounds good, but I have to.
That sounds amazing, but I have to do it.
Yeah. Lazy, worthless turd.
I get it. No, you're not a turd. I totally get it. On Christmas morning, I'm going to do bagels, I think. There's a local place that does them really well, and I really like it. But I think I like their schmears more than the actual bagels. So I think I'm going to make more bagels for my mom and my brother and I. And I'm feeling kind of in the mood for like a Waffle House style cheesy egg, like a, American cheesy eggs. Yeah. And then lots of bacon. And then we put stuff out. We like to graze on Christmas. So there'll be like a cream cheese and crackers. There'll be like a charcuterie, olives, pickles, pickled beets, type deal. And then I like to have like, some grazing platters and probably chips and salsa and queso. It's really nothing that goes together. These are the things that are like traditional Christmas to us.
Yeah.
And then I want to make a ham. So I'm going to coat the ham with Dijon and French barbecue rub. And I'm going to cook it on high for a couple hours until it develops a crust. And then I'm going to mix a can of Coke and a jar of cherry preserves together, pour it all over as a glaze, and turn the heat down low for several hours. And then we are going to pull the ham like it's a pulled pork, and we're going to eat it on Hawaiian rolls with baked sweet potatoes and green beans and bacon. Your favorite.
Interesting.
He's like, everything except the green beans.
Yeah, everything but the green beans.
And probably turnips. I've been in the mood for them, and my mom really likes them, so I think she'll like it.
You know what I've been craving is just fried.
Ooh, that sounds good. It's the wrong time of year.
Totally, but
the wrong season.
It's good every time of year.
The other day, I bought a fruit platter for work, and I was like, I don't understand why you guys have watermelon on here. There's no way it can taste good. I never did taste it, but I was like, that's a bold move in December. Like, where did you get this? There's no way this has flavor, and it costs a lot. Like, why? Why would you do that? But hey, it wasn't my money, so it's fine. I don't care. Yep. Put whatever you want on a fruit platter. I don't give a crap. The only thing that's in season in winter is citrus.
Yep.
Yeah. In deep winter. If you eat in between fall and winter, you can get like stone fruit, dates, apricots, plums, figs for like a really short window. Hey, did you get your Valley Lemons?
I did.
Ooh. Did you already do something? Did you just eat them?
No, I forgot them for a couple days at work. So I finally brought them home with me today, and I got home and I haven't had a chance to eat them yet, but I will definitely be scarfing a couple down this weekend.
Nice.
It's like one of those things you just want to you want to keep them forever, but
you want to wrap.
If you do that, they're going to go bad. But
you want to ration it so you can savor them, but you got to time it just right so you don't have to throw them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So, Steve, I saw something at the store the other day that I thought was really interesting. Do you know the Italian kind of version of fruitcake, panettone?
Yes.
It's kind of like German stollen. Do you like it? I can't remember if you like raisins or not.
It's good. It like all the ones that I've had, they're from the grocery store and they're dry.
Yeah.
I mean, like they make killer French toast.
Yeah, so I like it for French toast with like, not bad. Steve and I both had a long day. Don't judge us. I like it and for French toast with like limoncello. I think is really, really good, or like a lemon zest whipped cream, or like a lemon ricotta. Like you just need something really light to go with it. But I was at a local grocery store yesterday. They have peanut butter chocolate panettone. I'm going to buy one and I will report back. I have a feeling we're going to eat it. I'm going to warm it in the oven and we're going to eat it like at the stove, like hands.
Nothing wrong with that.
Stove. Dude, nothing wrong with that. I'm like, well, what is this? It looks like the bread part's peanut butter and there's chocolate chips in it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yeah. I was like, what is that? How did I not know about this? This is crazy.
I don't know, like, now that I think about it, going back to like how I grew up for Christmas, it was like tamales and stuff like that. Yeah. And it was, for some reason, I remember some years it was all like we would do a ham. I don't think we would do it. We would never do a turkey, but it was like either ham, tamales. We would make. My mom would make a bunch of really good food, and it was always a good time,
My aunt and uncle. Straight up, if anybody's listening to this on my dad's side, not my mom's side, because they'll be like, no, they don't. On my dad's side, they repeat the Thanksgiving meal verbatim for Christmas. It used to drive me insane. And now I'm like, live and let live. You do you, whatever. Yeah. It drives me insane. I couldn't do it. I only want to see that food once a year. That's it. Just like the same thing on Christmas Eve. Yes, the same thing. Turkey, ham, dressing, sweet potatoes.
But
there almost was. I can't. I'm triggered. I can't do it.
So, do you watch movies on Christmas? And if so, what do you watch?
Yes. So it's usually Christmas Story because TNT will run it
for 24 hours. Yeah.
This is but this is probably the second or maybe third Christmas that I haven't spent at my mother's in Texas. So I don't have what you call the regular cables. I only do streaming. We could watch it easily if we wanted to. I don't know if we'll be in the mood to watch it. Some years most of the time, Elf. I'm trying to think of, I'm not really into the traditional Christmas movies. We're huge fans of the Santa Claus, though. That's a classic. Yep.
The Santa Claus. That's the one with Tim Allen?
Yeah. It's like one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Well, I found a list.
A list. It's my favorite. All right.
See what foods are not.
Okay.
Because Christmas food is coming to
town. Okay, got it.
But speaking of which, A Christmas Carol, and I know we've talked about this in the past. One of the things that was featured was their roasted goose. Now, not turkey, because of course this takes place in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Like England?
Yeah.
And why can't they use turkey?
Because turkeys were like, F you farmers, you can't domesticate us, and they didn't want to waste time on it, and so they decided to use geese. They're easier to kill. Womp womp.
Yeah. The poor Cratchit family, they were trying to just make ends meet. And as Ebenezer Scrooge peers through the window, I guess he sees them eating a roasted goose overflowing with stuffing.
Yes.
Even though it can't feed a family of 7, so I'd imagine they had to portion it just right, no?
Maybe the youngest kids didn't get to eat. I don't know. I don't know what you do when you have 7 kids. Somebody out there tell us. I have no idea.
Well, I think it was 5 kids.
If you broke 7 people, I got
5
it.
kids, and then so that's kind of cool. But yeah, a roasted goose, you'd have to have 2. But I get it. They were.
I mean, they can get really large.
So
we've talked a little bit about this
ramen, because ramen's pretty inexpensive. So that's how even though that wasn't around.
They need to be stretching that stuffing with oats, my guy. That's how you make it last.
I like my version better.
Plenty of rice for pennies.
Ramen.
You've got goose ramen. I don't hate that.
Same.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. But
I
what
would
do you drink with all that?
I would crush at port.
Port is still a guilty pleasure of mine. I can only do like
Port.
3 ounces, but still guilty pleasure. But that's not what I was thinking, because in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, they had eggnog. And of course, eggnog always tastes better when it's got alcohol in it. Yeah. You could just make everything
So
fun.
So in the mincemeat that I made on Monday, traditionally you put like brandy. I don't keep brandy in the house. I looked through the ye old liquor cabinet and I found Venezuelan cinnamon rum. That was the good decision.
Really?
That was a fantastic decision.
Venezuelan cinnamon rum.
Yeah. Really, really, really tasty. So we've talked about eggnog a few times. I don't care for it. I want to care for it, but I don't care for it.
Right. It's funny because it's almost like a very just loose creme anglaise, like where you got to temper your cream or milk into like egg yolks and stuff like that. So
it's the eggs. It's totally the eggs.
I like eggnog. I don't care what anyone says. It's good. Especially, again, and I don't always have to have it with alcohol, but like when it's homemade, it's like 10 times better,
It's just the texture that the eggs give it. Now, Puerto Rican eggnog, coquito, translates to little coconut, egg-free. Coconut milk, rum, cream of coconut, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, evaporated milk. I could totally get down on. I'm just saying. I imagine it tastes very close to horchata. No offense to anybody out there. I'm just saying they probably have similar flavor profiles. Two very different countries.
Well, I'm just
one being America.
If you're home alone,
I see what you did there. Cheese pizza.
Yeah.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Good 365 days a year. I don't care what anyone says.
Do you eat just cheese pizza, Steven?
No, I love stuffed crust. I love mushrooms on my pizza. I used to love pepperoni, and then I went through a phase where I would not eat pepperoni pizza, but now I'm back to it because, I took a break from it, But as a 9-year-old boy, I loved cheese pizza.
I still like cheese pizza.
Yeah, it's even better like when you're in your pajamas and you're watching a movie.
Totally, 100%.
Not Home Alone on Christmas,
right? I don't know why I never think to watch Home Alone on Christmas. I love that movie, like dearly love that movie, and quote it. I quote it quite often. The line that I quote is, "Your new girlfriend, Wolf." I quote that all the time. But Buzz, your new girlfriend, Wolf. But cheese pizza, home slice pizza in Austin, I will contend has some of the best cheese pizza. And quite often, coming home from downtown Austin, I would stop at Home Slice and get a large cheese pizza and eat half of it from the passenger seat while it's driving. So hot and so good. So amazing. I don't know. I think that's a sign of a really good pizza if you like it just cheese.
True. I just don't understand how the McAllister parents were not arrested for child neglect.
True.
It's a very valid argument.
Truth.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
That's a movie I wish I could watch again for the first time. Seeing all the booby traps, you were just like, wow, I could do that.
The first two were cool. I mean, the first one was great. The second one was but then like they started making them years later, and it was just like more and more lame. But it's fine. It's fine. I never
watched past the first one.
Part 2 is good.
So, have you ever had pizza on Christmas?
Probably.
Did you just give in one year and you were like, pizza it is?
Probably. I don't know. I'd be too scared to order pizza on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day because I'd be afraid that like whoever's making that pizza is pissed off that they have to work and take it out on the world. Some people just want to watch the world burn. Mess with my pizza. Well, irrational fears.
Would be really cool if they got holiday pay. So maybe not.
True.
Maybe they're just in there for the love of pizza. Just saying.
But I'm just gonna say, speaking of 24 hours of A Christmas Story,
segues.
They feature a Chinese roast duck.
Yes.
And we talked about it last time where there was a good amount of craziness in the restaurant where they chop off a duck's head in front of the family.
Yeah, I love it.
I will say though that duck did look pretty tasty.
Dude, it looked really good. So there is quite a large concentration of Asian restaurants right outside of Dallas proper. And in almost any of them, you can $30 will get you an entire Peking duck and a lot of bao buns to eat it with.
Heck
so
yeah.
And a lot of rice and cabbage, and you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong.
And that Chinese roast duck started because the family could not keep their turkey protected from the neighbor's dogs.
The dogs. Womp womp. Yeah. Well, that's what you get for eating turkey on Christmas. It was not meant to be.
Well, maybe it was a good
I'm
turkey.
Just saying.
You never know.
I think it was just karma being like, stop eating turkey on Christmas. Turkey sucks.
I love the way that the dad in the Christmas Story is cursing, dogs and stuff. I love that part. It's hilarious.
I like when he sticks his leg out the door and is like, get some more. Great.
Yeah. It's funny because it takes place in 1948 or something like that?
Yeah.
Or it's the 30s or 40s or something.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I thought that was actually made in the 30s or 40s. So I was like, this is a very old movie. And of course, it was made in 1982 or something like that.
Yeah. You understand the magic of movies?
I didn't as a child.
Okay.
I fully believe.
I just play with you.
It was filmed back then. That was Christmas magic.
Keep the dream alive. I just keep believing it. It's okay. Just keep believing it.
Well, here's a movie I've never seen: Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol.
Also, same.
It has razzleberry dressing, which was the word razzleberry was invented for this intentionally back in 1962. But it's a mixture of strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries, or any combination thereof. It can be found in your freezer section come holiday time, and you can use them to doctor up cranberry sauce or make a bright, summery homemade accent to the table. But why would it say that when we're talking about Christmas? What the heck?
It's interesting.
Magoo's Christmas Carol, but I can imagine it was pretty funny.
It's interesting. So raspberries and blackberries, and then winter spices.
Razzleberry.
So
the marketing, the people that came up with that, genius.
I hate it. It's better than. Have you ever had Fruits of the Forest pie? I think it's better than Fruits of the Forest. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, rhubarb. They call it Fruits of the Forest. None of those things grow in a forest, Steven. Sorry, I blew up. Razzleberry. Get out of here. What's next?
Get off your soapbox.
My feet are stuck on it. What's next?
Well, a very good classic Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Die Hard, 100%.
Yeah, they had Twinkies in Die Hard.
Do you like Twinkies?
I like Twinkies from time to time. I can only have one every 4 years, but still.
They're still good. If you bought one about 4 years ago, they're still good. They never go bad. I'm just saying.
I mean,
the shelf life is 7 years.
I already know what movie it is.
You're what?
I know you picked that up from Zombieland.
No, that's an urban legend. It's been around forever about Twinkies. Twinkies in the apocalypse.
Yep. I mean, it's a good movie.
Have you ever tried to make?
There's Bruce Willis. There's Twinkies.
What's
there not to love about this movie?
Nakatomi Plaza.
Die Hard for Christmas, and I don't understand why.
I don't think we've ever watched it on Christmas, to be fair.
I think I did a few years ago for the first time.
I respect its position as a Christmas film. I just haven't watched it on Christmas. So have you ever tried to make Twinkies?
No.
Would you?
Yeah, I would imagine so. What about
you? You could use like a Madeline mold. Madeline's like a mold, because you would have to get the sponge cake around. You would basically have to pipe sponge cake or mold it or put it in like a tube pan, like a, I don't know, like a corn stick mold or something like that to get that iconic Twinkie shape. And then you would have to like put the holes in the bottom and pipe the cream in. You know what I mean? Kind of like an eclair. Nope, it sounds like way more trouble than it's worth, but I kind of do want to go buy a box of Twinkies.
Well, you can do that. And then you can
I do have adult money. I can do that.
That's what adulting consists of.
What's the next movie?
The Grinch. And he
eats
roast beast. Not roast beef.
Beast.
Roast beast.
Roast beast.
He stole a lot from all those Whoville people. How he didn't get arrested, I'll never know. That's how I know this movie's not real.
Beast.
Yeah. He stole Christmas trees, gifts, and he stole their roast beast. What a jerk.
They never really say what it is, but I think it's sirloin.
I would say it's a mix. It's a hybrid between a turkey and a goose.
A toose.
Yeah.
A turkey.
But
a goose turkey.
That would make a lot more sense because it's from Dr. Seuss.
I don't know. I think it's red meat.
Comes up with the most random stuff ever. But
yeah,
I guess once he grows his heart and it blows out of his chest.
Look, if you're in the Seussiverse, you know that pork is a thing because there's green eggs and ham. So I'm just saying, if they called something a beast, it's probably red meat. That's my argument. I'm just saying.
The other white meat.
I'm just saying.
The other white meat.
I know, but if it's beast in comparison to ham, I'm just saying.
He ends up carving it up. Maybe we should watch it and see how he carves it.
I think there's like one big shank bone in the middle. You still can't tell what it is. Maybe it's ham. I have no idea. What's the next movie, Steven?
It's a Wonderful Life. Chocolate ice cream with coconut.
I don't understand. First of all, I've never seen this movie, so sue me.
I've never seen It's a Wonderful Life either. I've heard a lot about it, but
does it specify? Is it just like toasted coconut? Shaved coconut?
I don't know.
Shredded coconut.
So the main character, George Bailey, he works as a soda jerk before he was even a teen. I like how they call him soda jerks. Do
you know why?
Why?
Because they used to jerk the tap handles to get the soda to come out.
I'm going to say because they had to be jerks to deal with all the rude customers.
Womp womp.
But yeah, he's intent on saving his pennies to live a life of adventure. But he tells his future wife, Mary, how he would top her ice cream with a sprinkle of coconut. And one day, he'd be a world-famous explorer who would go to travel the lands where they grew. I guess, wherever coconuts grow,
So there is it's locally famous ice cream chain throughout Texas and Oklahoma known as Brahms. And Brahms has a really fantastic German chocolate cake flavor, and it's got coconut all throughout, and I like it a lot. It's really dark chocolate ice cream base. So
it sounds pretty good.
No, I'm just saying. Do you like coconut?
What?
You like coconut, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of it, but I like coconut.
There's really a tendency, like I like coconut itself, like shreds, because or like cream of coconut if you're going to use it and stuff, because there's a real tendency for things that are coconut flavored to look and smell like sunscreen, and I'm not into that. I'm just saying. Like there's like I tried the Built Puff coconut protein bars recently, I think in October, and I was like, yeah, this just tastes like sunscreen smells. I'm not down with it.
That's
like
funny.
very, very much like copper tone, ode to copper tone in my protein bar, and I didn't like it.
Well,
Do not approve.
you mentioned a movie before we got into it, and it features a very popular comedian, Will Ferrell,
Mm-hmm.
and the movie is called
Elf.
exactly. And he loves to eat spaghetti and syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't imagine how awful that was for him. I'm sure he ate it because everyone was probably laughing and he thought he was being funny, but I am repulsed by it. Not only that, but the idea just makes me want to like hurl.
Do you like hot honey?
I do,
Or like
but I don't eat it with my spaghetti.
hot honey and ramen noodles?
I've never had that actually.
I'm just saying, like, it's really not that far off. I get it. It was totally like a gag in the movie, but
Yeah.
but pasta is so plain.
Well, the reason
what I
why
mean?
it repulses me is because I would imagine he's eating it cold. And cold
Oh
spaghetti
yeah,
is
I get that.
that's probably why. Like if it was
I
hot
like
spaghetti, I'd be like,
I
you know,
like
minus some of that, you know, the candy canes and candy corn and stuff, maybe. But cold spaghetti and syrup is just unforgivable.
Steve, do you know what I saw the other day? I saw caramel candy corn. Have you seen this?
Caramel candy corn. That sounds good.
It does sound really good. I'm gonna have to go back and buy it. I'll report back.
Well, the next
I'm just
movie
saying.
is Love
Candy
Actually.
Candy Corn's one of the food groups. Love Actually, that's a great movie.
I've never seen it.
You should.
Yeah, what's it about?
It's about a guy that's having an affair.
Wow.
First
Apparently, the meal that they have in there is called First Lobster.
Lobster.
Well, this says lobster, like with
Lobster.
an accent. Lobster.
Lobster.
I would imagine. Well, I don't know.
Oh, that's not Love Actually. Sorry, I was thinking about the wrong movie. It has nothing to do with that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, I've
My
never
bad.
seen this, so but I did look at lobster earlier, so maybe I should get those lobster tails and then watch Love Actually.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we could. Do
You guys
that.
are gonna try to watch it on Christmas?
Is it I mean, I wouldn't imagine this isn't a Christmas movie, but it's on this list. So.
It's a romantic comedy.
Oh.
It's like the way that the first 10 minutes of Lethal Weapon has like a Christmas tree in it, but it's not really like Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well.
So you're having lobster. I mean, you've almost like you fit the bill for the list.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Just might as well do it.
Hey.
Well, speaking of Christmas, because it's cold, the Polar Express talks about hot chocolate. Now, that's one of my favorites. I do like hot chocolate. What about you?
I like Mexican hot chocolate with like chili powder and cinnamon. And I like to use the Abuelita tablet.
That stuff is good.
It's really my favorite. It's super my favorite. It has a lot of sugar in it. So in recent years, I have not. But I like to make it at work for the team. And I like to put a couple of cinnamon sticks and piloncillo and piloncillo. The sweetener. Piloncillo. Got it. Yep. I was using the Italian pronunciation on Spanish words. That's why it didn't come out right.
Piloncillo.
Yeah, seriously.
You got to do the hands too. But my favorite way to use hot chocolate is like that. But then I add it to my coffee. I love hot chocolate.
Really? So you're like a big mocha fan?
Huh?
Mocha, a big mocha fan.
Mocha.
Do you ever call hot chocolate hocho?
No.
Good. Don't.
That's like calling pizza sa.
Makes
no sense. We're gonna go down and get a slice of sa, you know.
I don't know if anybody actually does it.
Only 30 people do it. Yeah. I don't know. Would you ever add candy canes to your to your hot chocolate?
Peppermint schnapps, my man, not candy canes. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You might as well just add the candy cane.
I'm just saying.
And make it look a little bit more festive, huh?
I like if I'm gonna do hot chocolate, I like the Andes mint flavor. Like they don't make hot chocolate, but I like to like melt a couple of those in. But I don't like the candy cane peppermint flavor, or I like spearmint with chocolate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I like those flavor profiles with like really dark hot chocolate. So not like your Swiss Miss stuff. I go more in the marshmallow direction for that.
Swiss Miss sucks. No, it's actually pretty good. I like it too.
It's okay. I mean, it's in a pinch if you need it.
Yeah.
So,
well, last movie, and I haven't seen this one either, is a claymation Christmas celebration, and they have waffles. It's a wonder that this film is so hard to find on broadcast, considering that it's responsible for almost every person born after 1980 singing "Here We Come a Waffling" when caroling. Who cares what wassailing is anyways? You can't eat that with you can't eat that with butter and syrup.
Wassail is punch. We covered wassail in our Christmas, our very ThoughtCast Christmas, our first Christmas episode in 2023.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown.
Indeed. I'm just saying.
I kind of remember, but I don't. I barely remember what happened 5 minutes ago. What were we talking about?
Toast, popcorn, and jelly beans.
Oh, yeah. For Christmas, heck yeah.
I'm just saying. So, do you have a favorite Christmas dessert, Steve?
My favorite Christmas dessert is, man, I like those buñuelos. We typically do them for like New Year's, but Christmas time, that's always good too.
Okay, so explain to everybody what it is.
So it's basically like fried dough covered with cinnamon sugar. You take it a step further and you add all sorts of stuff like honey, whipped cream. Like the food trucks make it really unhealthy, but that's all I remember was just like just fried tortillas. Yeah, fried tortilla dough, cinnamon sugar. That's how we always did it. That's how we always did it, and it was so good.
Did you do it at home too?
Yeah, that was my mom making stuff like that.
Do you do it now?
Do I do it now?
Yeah, no, sorry.
I don't. I should though.
Not at all?
No. As an adult, I need to though.
You totally should. I'm just saying.
I should.
Bring it back.
Well, I mean, like we sell a lot of all that stuff and they're great, but you know, I just always forget about it as an adult because I'm too busy like stuffing my face with red meat and lobster.
What kind of beverages are you going to pair with a prime rib and lobster this year?
Cabernet. Simple. Especially when there's a Cabernet sale going on at work. You buy 6 bottles, 20%, something like that. Oh, I can't wait.
6 bottles?
You buy 12, you get it 25%, something like that.
Wowzer.
I know.
It would probably take me a year to go through 12 bottles of wine.
Nah, that's about a
It's not my favorite.
I'm kidding.
It's not my favorite. I mean, I love it, but it's just not my go-to because I can't, by the time I've had 2 glasses of wine, I want to take a nap. So I just don't get as much mileage out of wine. It usually it'll turn into vinegar before it's done its job.
Yeah.
So
we used to kill a bottle of wine like nothing, you know, like on a regular night, but now, you know, like we've cut back quite a bit. Not that we were luscious or nothing like that, but like we'll go through like half a bottle and we're good, and like we'll kill it like a couple days later. But
it's also nice to be present sometimes.
Well, no, like we wouldn't drink to get drunk or nothing like that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's, you know, you can't deny that it has some effect, right? So sometimes it's just nice to be like present.
Well, yeah, but like we always have wine with dinner, or like that's what we would always do. So it was always like heavy enough to absorb all the alcohol, so that way like you just feel relaxed and things like that. There were nights where you'd have like a most of a bottle and you'd be like, I shouldn't probably stop.
You should go to bed.
And we do, but
I'd probably go to sleep.
like I said, now we go through like half a bottle and we'll save the rest for later. If it's a good bottle of wine, then I feel obligated to kill it in one evening because that's just what you do.
Have you ever taken your leftover red wines and made Christmas wine with them?
No.
Like half an orange, stud it with cloves and a couple of cinnamon sticks and a couple of sliced apples and put everything in the crock pot and then drink it hot in a coffee cup. It's delicious.
I should try
It's really
that
good.
one day.
It's really, really good. So
I'll try that one day.
it's just something different for when it gets really cold there for like February. Really nice.
Yeah. January, February is probably colder than December. So
Yeah, you can keep some of those warm Christmas flavors going.
yeah.
So it's really tasty. You just dilute it a little bit. I think it's like 4 wine to 1 water, or maybe like apple cider if that's what you're into. But yeah, like apples, oranges, cinnamon sticks, cloves, maybe a star anise, and some brown sugar. It makes like a really, really great warm Christmas wine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoy your Christmas.
You too. To everybody who's listening and watching, thank you so much for your support throughout the year. We hope you have a wonderful Christmas with you and yours, and a happy new year. Talk to you soon.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
That's a wrap for today. Until the next episode of the Food for ThoughtCast, make good food, eat good food, share it, and be kind to one another.
Thanks so much for listening today. You are part of what makes us special, and we are so glad you joined us. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and leave a review. Just like food, delicious podcasts are better when you share them with others. Come back for seconds wherever podcasts are served, and we'll catch you in the next episode of the Food for ThoughtCast.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at the Food for ThoughtCast, or at www.foodforthoughtcast.com, where you can link to all podcast players, or you can send us an email at foodforthoughtcmc@gmail.com.